Hello, 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 my friends. This is Narcissus. I'm bringing you Game 2 of DJDizzy versus Spakkafish. This was from the Something Awful Forums EU tournament number 2, run by Supreme Court. Awesome guy. I need a sign-in. I need something to say at the beginning of the games that gives me some kind of, cool edge so people recognise me. I'm not very creative, so any ideas will be shamelessly stolen. We've got a PvP here for you. Map's Jungle Basin. Fairly new map in the pool, although, I know the game's not been out that long, but it's one of the newer maps in the pool. Nice map if you want to take your time, expand to this expansion here, and that one respectively. It's quite easy, but the middle expansions and the other two expansions on either side are a bit more difficult to defend, although the rush distance is quite long on this map. You've got a long way to go around this plateau. So we're going to be seeing what both players are doing here. Last game was 1-0 to Spakkafish in this best of 3. So we've got Forge coming down here from DJDizzy straight away. Could be cannon rushing. Like I say, I have seen these games before. This is a game of me, just so it's a bit easier so far. But I'm going to be casting games of mostly people from Something Awful, and if there's anything, a really good replay that I see, I'm going to cast that as well. Quick Forge build going down here. Looks like he's not going to do any kind of cheese. He's just going to make sure that he's secure so he can take his time and take that expansion. On the other side we've got standard 14 gate going down for Spakkafish. Nothing amazing there. He puts his gas down almost immediately after he puts that up. And we're probably going to see, we're definitely going to see a long game there. As you can see on the replay, I've not actually got an overlay for that yet. It's on the to-do list. Only my second cast so far, so I think it's going pretty well. I've got all the encoding down. I've got the I've got the technical side of it down, I think, depending on what feedback I get from the first video. But yeah, now it's just a case of getting good and taking all the harsh criticism that is going to be thrown my way. Couple of cannons at the front here for DJDizzy. Just wants to make sure that there's no early zealot pressure or anything like that. It's a good defense against a heavy gateway build. Spakkafish throwing down the cyber and a second gateway, so more unit producing structures than DJDizzy means he's going to be able to be a lot more mobile and have better vision of this map, which is important. Getting supply block there slightly, Spakkafish, possibly quite a bit. He's not building another pylon. Oh, there it is. No, he's not building another pylon just yet. So that could be bad. But he's actually gone for that 4 gateway build. So he's going to be putting a lot of pressure on it as soon as possible. That supply block really costing him now. He's actually falling behind in the probe count, and that's not something you want to do, especially against a player that's going to be going to 2 bases really quickly. You need to kill them quickly, and you need to have a good economy to support that, basically. So no action so far, but as we can see, even though we've got a mirror match here, and there's only the 2 positions on the map, we'll see how different builds and how aggression and decision making can make a game so varied. PvP as a mirror match is one of my favourites. TVT, often long and drawn out, a lot of the same stuff going on, even though there's a lot of depth in Terran Tech. And ZVZ actually lately is very interesting. It used to be mostly just Banelins and timings, how much you wanted to go macro, how much you wanted to micro, and it's evolved a lot since the beta. It's a really good matchup, so I'm looking forward to casting some of those. Spakkafish moving out now with 2-star because he has got vision on the Zelnaga tower, and he's already placed a forward pylon there so that he can put pressure on with these warp gates. Warp gate's nearly done. Looks like Spakkafish has been spending his chrono boost on that, and the chrono boost of DJDizzy just going into more and more probes. His second base is up now, is natural, and he's probably going to be transferring some drones over there relatively soon. Spakkafish taking the long way round and going to take out these destructible rocks at the back, but DJDizzy does see this. He sees those rocks going down. He's got a nice pile in place there, so he's not going to be falling for that too soon. Spakkafish, on the other hand, is, I presume, backing up there. with these gateway units, but getting supply blocked slightly early on, you know, with those probes, it's cost him a little bit. He's got his own second expansion going up now, but look at, you know, the saturation on there. It's not too bad, but he should have really got that up earlier, and he's still not got his second gas, even with all these probes. So that could cost him. Even though he's got quite a gas-heavy army. I mean, Stalkers don't cost too much, but you know, he's not been putting Zealots in there. He was obviously saving up for that expansion. And look at all these cannons going down now. 3 cannons and a couple of units here now that these rocks are going down. And this should be able, you should be able to defend this unless Spakkafish can. No, he's going to be able to defend this. It's a nice choke position. Sentry nearly getting taken out, but Spakka pulls back. Sending some Zealots in now, dumping those minerals that he's accumulated, and yeah, that base is nearly up, so he's not going to be too far behind. If we look at the income tabs at the moment, you can see that, you know, the yellow Protoss is getting about 30% more in minerals, gases even, but it's because he was able to get that second base up a lot quicker and just macro those probes out, which is never a bad thing if you can defend. Spackafish's 4-gate is basically put him behind, trying to go for the army, but then realising that he can't push in. With the static defences and a couple of units supporting, and this front's completely walled off. Spakkafish isn't going to get anywhere with this. Tech trees are we going up now? 4 gateways up, 4 DJDizzy now, supported by a Robo. So he's probably going to be getting Immortals out soon, possibly taking up to Colossus. We'll see how that goes. And Spakkafish he's got his own Robo up, and is he getting an Observer? Has he got an Observer? No, he's not got an Observer yet. Immortal going straight out, picking out, choosing to go with the Immortal first, just to bolster this gateway army. Still quite a large army compared to his opponent, but with these static defences, he's not going to be able to push in effectively. Lots of cannons at the front, lots of cannons at the back, and yeah, he's just going to go for the Colossus and try and outrange those cannons, and you know, take the other Protoss out that way. And you see that a lot in PvP. Immortal coming out now, and another robotics facility, so he's going double Robos, going to be getting those Immortals out as fast as possible, and still possibly taking up to Colossus. I mean, you can do it off 2 bases, it's not too hard once you've got your macro up. We're coming up to the mid game now. We've got 73 against Spakkafish is 68, so it's still fairly even. Minor disadvantage to Spakkafish. Don't think any upgrades have gone up. No upgrades. No upgrades for either player. So it's going to be a straight up numbers fight, and it's going to be a fight that the outcome depends on exactly where it happens. Spakkafish now just completed his Robo Bay, and there's no Colossus coming up yet, but he should be. He's chrono boosting that Immortal out, and he's going to be. He's got all those gases. He's going to be trying to get Colossus out, just so he can